Police interceptors. Out in force in one of Britain's highest crime areas.
He's lost it, he's at crash. Get him, quick, get him.
We're on patrol
It will kill us.
with West Yorkshire's finest.
On your back, hold the guy, get him.
Behind the wheel,
Still continuing, but it's wrong side.
armed and ready, and poised to pounce. Taking down the villains
Arms behind your back.
who put lives at risk.
Stop.
In the war against crime, the interceptors are battling
Get down.
on the front line.
It's dangerous. There's no two ways about it.
Coming up,
Through temporary roadworks, through signs.
a runaway driver sparks a manhunt.
The guy in our front garden trying to hide behind our back door.
Blow.
A suspected drink driver pushes his luck,
Blow. That's sucking.
and a high-speed pursuit ends in a shocking discovery.
It is unthinkable. It's certainly a first for me, is that.
It's after midnight, and the roads are quiet. Although more serious accidents happen in daylight, drivers looking to get the drop on the cops favour the wee small hours under cover of darkness. Interceptors Carl Charlie Farley and Wayne Hutchison have just passed a silver Astra van, heading in the opposite direction with a dodgy sidelight. They spin around to have a word with the driver. But the driver's not so keen to have words with them.
Let's go in, mate.
Before they even hit the blues, Van Man hits the gas and heads for the hills. And he won't let other road users get in the way.
XW Spectre Radio 61 urgent. We've got a vehicle failing to stop. It's on Baghill Road, going towards Ardsley. It's a Vauxhall Astra van. We are double crewed in a marked vehicle, TPAC Drake. Can I request TPAC authority, please? Speed is 50 miles an hour. No traffic, no conditions are dry. It is safe to continue.
The reckless driver's now on the wrong side of the road, taking the corner blind.
Yeah, vehicle passed us and as I'm turning round to go and stop it and speak with the driver, it just made off.
With the hammer down, he's weaving all over the road, straight into oncoming traffic. Interceptors need to stop him, sharpish.
We're still Westerton Road, going towards the direction of the A650 towards Country Baskets.
But Van Man's got no intention of taking the A650 and dives down the back streets.
He's now doing a left onto Smithy Lane. He's through temporary roadworks, through signs.
I can't get through. There's a...
Yeah, he's got Old Hall Lane through some... Can I come in with... He's gone Old Hall Lane and then turned right, going back towards the A650. He's gone through some roadworks.
A trip over that massive hole in the road could wreck the cop car. The only way is backwards. They've lost him.
He's a stocky driver, white male.
But the roadwork wrecker made a major miscalculation. The road he bulldozed onto is a crescent, and the exit is just up the road.
That hole were too deep.
Yeah.
He must have knackered his wheels bouncing over that hole. Comes out here.
They're at the exit of the crescent, and what goes in must come out, unless the driver's done a bunk.
He's here,
It's here.
I'm just trying to find out exactly where it is, so just tell me this.
Yeah, we found the vehicle. It's abandoned into Edge Road. There's loads of members of the public outside.
Van Man's made a right mess. He stacked the Astra, mounting the pavement, clipping a parked car and finishing up wedged in someone's hedge. It'll take big shears and a recovery truck to sort this one out. In the meantime, his unorthodox parking has woken the whole street.
Has anybody seen where it's gone? There's two of them run down again. What road's that?
Westerton Road.
Onto Westerton Road.
Well, you can
Driver
go
were definitely
back on
a
the
stocky
Westerton
lad.
Road. Jesus.
6-1, have we got a dog unit that can come to this location?
Both occupants of the van have run down that ginnel down there towards Westerton Road, so we have got a dog unit en route that I don't think's far off. There's a lot of other units in the area as well making a good search. And when the vehicle first passed us, it's a big stocky lad, he's drive a bit, so we'll see, we'll flood it with officers and see if we come up with help.
As an ex-electrician, Charlie's seen his fair share of bright sparks, but tonight's handiwork is still a shocker. The suspects may still be nearby, so while Charlie guards the exit, Duncan Matthews takes police dog Tia for a little game of hunt the driver.
Wayne, no, X-ray Delta unit between Westerton Road. I'll try and get in, there's a lot of banging in gardens.
Charlie thinks he's heard a suspect in a nearby garden.
I don't want to enter gardens because the dog's in gardens further down. So if we just contain it, see if he brings it home.
Before the police dog can reach the garden, a member of the public gives the cops some help.
There's a guy in our front garden trying to hide behind our back door.
Until the dog arrives, Charlie can't be sure that what he's heard is actually someone hiding. It could be Charlie's chance to nick the dangerous driver who's escaped him once already. With Tia picking up a trail and the cavalry rolling in, it could be game over for the roadwork runaways. Interceptors are hunting a runaway driver who's caused chaos in Tingley.
We've got a vehicle failing to stop. It's a Vauxhall Astra van. We are double crewed in a marked vehicle, TPAC Drake. Can I request TPAC authority, please? Speed is 50 miles an hour. No traffic, road conditions are dry. It is safe to continue.
The van bulldozed through roadworks and left Charlie and Wayne on the wrong side of a big hole in the ground.
It's through temporary roadworks, through signs.
I can't get through,
But they found it abandoned.
It's here,
It's
man.
here.
I'm just trying to find out exactly where it is.
And as cops flood the area, a local has lent a helping hand.
There's a guy in our front garden trying to hide behind our back door.
Now police and police dog Tia are on the track, and the suspect is nicked. The lad in bracelets claims he was the only passenger, which rings true with Charlie. He got a good look at the driver, and this catch of the day doesn't quite measure up.
Yeah, he's too small to be driver, because that's what caught his eye as well. He were like this, and arms were like this in winter.
It's now a major manhunt, with the Interceptors searching every garden on the block.
I mean, there's still a garden down there I can't get into at the moment, so I need to go back and do that where we came through initially.
Right.
But I'm just going to be inclined now just to...
Just stick round here. Yeah.
If we can just keep the containment on, I'll do
Yeah.
garden to garden.
Yeah, sorted, don't. Cheers.
As the search comes to an end,
I don't know if we've got something in our back garden or not.
another resident gives them a lead.
Dog's come, it's pulled him into garden, so we're happy someone's been here. But he's done a search of the garden, but he's not here.
The heavyweight driver has vanished. But the Interceptors now have a name, and as news comes over the radio, they're ever more desperate to feel his collar.
So the lad who we do think was driving, he's wanted already for a number of things. He's disqualified from driving. There's been some incidents recently, as in over the last week, where he's the suspect for those as well. So that's a good chance that's why he didn't want to talk to us. And why he's done what he did.
The next step is to try and arrest him at his home address. But then,
Who's that one there? Where's he come from?
He's come to sneak it with this lass.
Excuse me, mate. Excuse me. For God's sake. Yeah, all right, bud. Just making inquiries into something that's happened here. What's your name? Just the man.
Yeah.
Do I just go and take a seat with us 2 minutes?
it's the same name they were given earlier.
Looking a bit sweaty.
Sweaty. Wobble away, that's why.
Just jump in that side.
The cops can't believe their luck. He's waltzed straight back to the scene of the crime.
You're under arrest on suspicion of dangerous driving at this time and failing to stop for police. Okay? Right. Do you have any reply to make?
No problem.
Yep. What time were your last drink?
Oh, what? 36, oh, maybe 5 minutes ago or something.
5 minutes ago, and whereabouts were that?
In that house in front of us.
Which one?
Straight in front of that one at Don's.
Apparently, he was in a house. And that explains why they couldn't find him, but not why he came back to get nicked. He passes the breath test.
Hello.
Now it's on to the drug wipe.
Put your tongue out first, Scott. And then it's inside that mouth. And that side. Grand. There's cocaine in his system, so he's been arrested, Section 5A, which is the drug drive. So he'll go out of custody. He'll once he's been booked in, the officers will request blood samples to be taken from him.
Go on, my colleagues.
The wrecker of roadworks is really in a hole now. The man who turned his van into a makeshift bulldozer was arrested for failing to stop, disqualified driving, dangerous driving and drug driving. For those offences, he awaits his day in court. He was also wanted in relation to additional offences, but was released pending further inquiries. The passenger in the van was released without charge.
Communities don't want people like this on their roads and driving around their streets. These are the sort of people that we are looking for, and we want to take them off the roads because the safety of other people is, it's our ultimate aim is to keep everyone safe. And with idiots like that off at road, it's job done for us.
Across the UK, knife crime and robbery incidents are on the rise, and an increasing number of the suspects are teenage males. It's early evening, and there's been a robbery outside a supermarket.
The word robbery itself implies there's some sort of violence being used to steal items.
Interceptors Richard Brimlow and Ed Martin are on the hunt, but all they've got to go on is the reg of the car used in the robbery.
Now, the report basically states that a vehicle was involved, a grey Volkswagen Polo, which has got a local keeper, so we'll just swing by the address and just see if this vehicle has returned to its home address.
Before joining the police, Brimmer's worked in banking. He's a keen cyclist and loves a long-distance carefree ride in the countryside. But today he's on course to find the suspect of a robbery. The grey Polo is registered to a 17-year-old lad who lives with his parents.
I'll give the parents a knock, and the car's not here, so we'll see if we can get him home. If anyone's in. Hello, you alright?
Hi.
Is in?
No.
Okay, does it still own a grey Polo?
Yes.
Okay. The car's been involved in some sort of incident in the town centre this evening that we need to speak to him about.
Are you able to tell me what sort of incident?
I can't. Obviously, he's a grown boy, isn't he? He's over. Yeah, he's over 16. It's obviously his discretion whether I tell you about it or not. So.
Oh, even though he's under 18.
Yeah.
Is he in a lot of trouble? Is he in trouble? What's he done?
We're just trying to get to the bottom of it at the minute, just to find out what's happened.
There's no answer on her son's mobile, but she's got another way of finding him.
And as things stand, he's in town.
She's got a tracker on her son's car.
That looks like that's Matalan.
Right. Okay.
The Polo's in a car park in the town centre, and the details of the alleged robbery are coming through.
Next to him, two white males and a black.
The victim's claiming he's been held at knife point and his Rolex watch was stolen. Two males were allegedly involved in the theft. If one of them does turn out to be the woman's son, then the news will probably come as a serious shock.
I think the problem is with parents that these days is there's a lot of trust, especially when people, you know, and young lads get out in cars. And, you know, we've all been teenagers and, you know, sometimes we're quite lucrative with the truth of what we're really up to. So maybe mum thinks, you know, he is a young angel and isn't up to what he says he's up to.
If he's got a tracker, you'd think he would be maybe a bit more sensible.
The tracker has led Brimmers and Ed straight to the car.
It's there. 37 cars on Matalan car park.
Is that him?
And the 17-year-old is looking sheepish.
Right.
Stay where you are, mate. Okay. Just have a seat in your car for the time being. Okay. Right, where's your car keys? Right, just give us your car keys for the time being while we sort out what's happening. Okay. Right, obviously you're accused of a robbery that's happened at Sainsbury's involving a knife. Firstly, where's the knife? There's no knife. Okay, who's been with you there? You know what, I'm just making a comment. Okay, are you involved in it? Or are you just driving somebody there that's involved in it? Okay.
He won't give up his mate and could now be in a lot of trouble.
Right, Roy, do you want to stand up for me? I'm placing you on arrest. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you alleged to rely in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
The youngster doesn't fit the bill of your typical street robber.
You ever been arrested before? You ever been in trouble with the police before? So you're doing your A-levels? What are you studying?
Business, economics and politics.
It's a good combo, that. Don't usually arrest people studying stuff like that.
The lad could have bright prospects, but his immediate future isn't so rosy, as CID arrived to cart him off to the nick.
Come in our car, is that alright?
Searched his pockets, I'm not taking anything out, got a lot of cash, cards, nothing dangerous, anything like that. Sure.
Thank you.
Right, I'll see you there.
Before Brimmers and CID search the car, they spot potential evidence by the suspect's wheel that could link him to the robbery.
There's a Rolex bag containing some of the property that's reported in that robbery. We'll just see if it still contains the watch that's been reported, which the box is here, but obviously the watch isn't there, so hopefully it will reveal to us who was involved in the offence with him. We don't know what peer pressure he's been put under, whether he's been threatened by somebody else to get him involved in this offence, for somebody, you know, that probably has no criminal history record, for your first encounter with the police to be involved in something, a robbery at knife point. You know, it's jumping in at the deep end.
The 17-year-old arrested on the suspicion of robbery was released and is still under investigation. Another suspect was linked to the robbery after a fingerprint was found on the blue plastic bag, and he's currently wanted by police.
You've got to feel sorry for the family. You know, they've probably absolutely no idea what he's been up to in town tonight. And I think it'll come as a great shock to her when she actually finds out the truth of the situation.
Coming up, Interceptors hunt the driver of a Rolls Royce.
Find someone behind that car on Manchester Road, that Rolls Royce, just heading towards Mayor Avenue.
And a driver who fails to stop gets a grilling.
We might get a bit of a telling off from his mum and also mum at baby, because if that were me, I'd be expecting a telling off.
In Cleckheaton, single crew Dan Pennington is flagging down a black Ford Focus. Records show the car's only insured to be driven by a woman, but it's a man behind the wheel. Dan goes to have a word, but the driver wheel spins away, narrowly missing another car. Dan calls the cavalry. Andy Howarth and Richard Clark race to intercept.
Coming to you, Dan. Come on, move, 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 move.
The runaway's reckless and possibly uninsured. It's a priority to get him stopped before someone gets hurt. Dan's still on the driver's tail, but he's showing no signs of slowing down. The T-Pack is a tried and tested manoeuvre to bring a car to a halt by boxing it in at the front, rear and side. He's straight over a crossroads without slowing. Fortunately, nothing was coming, or it could have been fatal. Half a mile behind, Andy and Clarky are racing to catch up and help Dan with the pursuit.
Where is he?
I'll slope him down, right, unless he's around this corner.
But up ahead, the driver's given up the chase and Dan's boxed him in.
3-4, we're with him now.
Now Andy and Clarky need to grab the driver.
Out you get, sunshine.
He's all right, he's been all right.
But they're in for a shock. His kamikaze run through Cleckheaton took place with a toddler on board.
Taking chase with your baby in car. Check your head at him, don't you? All right,
Come and sit in my car. It's little and yours. What's he called? How old is he? 40 months. Just take a seat and wheel it.
Dan suspects he's made off because he's not insured, but he's gobsmacked that the man risked the life of his 14-month-old baby.
Like that one, don't we?
Had I known that that child was in the rear of the car, that changes things massively, and it would have been aborted immediately. I didn't for 1 minute believe that there would be a child in the rear of that car and that somebody would take their own child. It is unthinkable. It's certainly not the sort of thing I'd ever dream of doing with my children, or anybody else's children for that matter. It's certainly a first for me, is that.
It's not only his driving that's put the 14-month-old baby at risk.
Dan, stinks of cannabis in here.
Hello. Help, pal. Who's
What
this?
are you doing?
Hello.
Where's your daddy?
Who's that? Stinks, doesn't it? Imagine putting your kid in here.
Right, come and get your little one and just sit on your knee for the time being. All right.
Before testing the driver for drugs, Dan gives him a piece of his mind.
If a car had been coming up that road and hit the back door of your car, what would have happened to him? At 15 months old, and I will tell you now, there will be a referral from this through to social services because of what you've done. You've put your own child in significant danger, which isn't on, is it? And I can tell by your face that you know it isn't, yeah, and that you're sorry for what's occurred, but it still doesn't change what's happened, so it will be referred to social services with no option, okay? All right.
It's not the best thing I've come across in my time. I'm sure Mum is not going to be happy when she finds out, and I'm sure she will find out.
As Dan drug wipes the driver, Clarky and Andy search the car.
So we'll just have a quick look.
And now they know where the smell's coming from.
There's a spliff outside the gearbox, half smoked.
Dan's calling the owner of the car the driver's mum.
I've stopped the car because it's shown as only being insured to you, and obviously not a female. So that starts alarm bells ringing. When I've stopped him, bearing in mind he's got a 15-month-old kiddie in the back, he's stopped. As soon as I've got out of my car, guess what he's done then? He's put his foot down and he's done one. So we've then had a bit of a car chase. The car's going to get seized because he's not insured. You're not bringing the car home due to the circumstance of what's happened, because you're going to have to be spoken to about permitting him to use the vehicle when he's not insured as well. So that's it, that's the situation, all right? Thank you. I'm reporting you for the offences of driving without due care and attention and using the vehicle without insurance. You will be reported for those offences.
The charges are racking up for the driver, but there's good news on his drugs test.
Come back under on drug wipe, so that's all good. At least he's not driving while he's under influence of cannabis, even though just driving around in this thing, you'd probably be under influence. It absolutely reeks. Could have been an awful lot worse, but he might get a bit of a telling off from his mum and also mum at baby, because if that were me, I'd be expecting a telling off.
And his mum's car's getting sent to the pound.
Can't have them. You don't need them yet. Who's this on here? Is this your dinosaur jumper? It's a while since I've had one this young in my arms.
The young dad, who failed to stop for police and made off with his baby in the car, was charged with driving without due care and attention and driving with no insurance. He currently awaits his day in court.
The gravity of the situation has finally hit him, and he's realised he's in a world of pain now and what he could have done, and hopefully lesson learned. This could be the making of this young man now, hopefully. So let's see.
It's the back end of a Wednesday night. Interceptors Matt Ransom and Brimmers are on the night shift when an urgent report comes through.
5-7, we're on Manchester Road. We'll have a look round for that Rolls Royce.
A black Rolls Royce in the area is arousing suspicion. The driver of the £300,000 car is thought to be drink driving. Matt's first car was the mighty Fiat Uno, top wheels for the teenager about town. Now he takes charge of the cops' BMWs. And if he plays his cards right tonight, he'll be up close and personal with one of the most luxurious cars in the world.
Yeah, so we've had a sighting of a Rolls Royce, which is believed to be drink driving. So we're going to try and locate it, and if we do locate it, we'll...
on Harris Court in Bradford.
Is that there?
Call us concerned that there's somebody inside. It is closed wherever the lights are on.
Consider it located. The roller's heading in the other direction.
That's it, isn't it? Yeah, 5-7 behind that car, Manchester Road, that Rolls Royce. Just heading towards Mayor Avenue.
The driver seems to have clocked them.
Yeah, it's stopping prior to the junction of Mayor Avenue. Stand by.
You alright, mate?
How are we doing?
Knock off your engine, jump out, my friend.
Cheers, for us.
The driver's happy to oblige.
The driver's coming out now.
Yes, officer. Oh, no.
Just jump back in the car for us, mate, for us.
Sorry?
Jump back in the car for me.
Yeah, no problem.
And seems delighted to be on camera.
You're right, officer.
It's you.
Sorry?
Yeah, I'm fine, yeah. Come on, jump back in the car.
What's the reason for the stop?
I just jump back out, Charlie.
Okay.
The first question, is this high roller under the influence?
What's the reason?
Right, the reason is, there's been a report that you've been seen swerving on the road and possibly drink driving.
Honestly, you can test me now.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to test you.
Yeah,
Obviously. Okay. Have you had anything to drink today at all?
No.
No?
Drink alcohol, my friend.
Okay.
Drinking, but...
All right.
They don't need a breathalyzer to know that his mates have been drinking.
Just want to chill, hang out.
What's the reason for pulling us over?
You what?
What's the reason for pulling us over?
Just,
Just what?
yeah, we've got powers to stop any car on the road, haven't we, yeah?
So listen,
Okay.
what was the reason to stop us?
Yeah,
Put in a phantom.
Section 163 of the
No,
Road Traffic Act
Phantom.
says we can
Phantom.
stop any
Phantom.
vehicle on a
Have you
road
drove one of these?
for a routine
Have you
check.
drove one of these?
You know what it is, officer? It's my boss's car, yeah, and it's my birthday today. And he's let me drive it, so it's obviously a big car.
So you insured in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a generous boss, loaning him a car that costs around £300,000.
Like I said to you, it's my birthday, and it's a big car.
Yeah.
And I can get you used to driving it.
Right. Nice deep breath for us.
You can smell me.
Oh, thank you, God.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. So that's it, fine, that's fine. What's up? Calm down.
No, I just want to get it out of the way.
There you go.
I don't drink alcohol. Like I said
Okay.
to you, officer, can I have that thing? To
Yeah,
prove to
yeah,
me,
yeah,
mate.
yeah.
He may have no booze in his system, but he's suspiciously chatty.
Right, we're going to do a drug wipe as well. Okay.
What's a drug wipe?
So just a test for cocaine and cannabis. Okay.
But I don't understand.
Right, well, what was
First
it,
he
yeah?
said to me that I've been reported for drink driving.
Okay, yeah.
And I've been swerving. So you've done that.
Right,
alcohol.
okay. Yeah, alcohol test, yeah.
And now you're doing some drug test.
Okay, yeah, drug test. What?
Am I under arrest at the moment?
Being detained at the moment.
Okay. Can I ring my solicitor?
Right, what I'm doing, a drug wipe.
Okay, then.
Okay.
I'll let
Right.
you do that. Then we take it first.
Okay.
Okay. Let's
Right.
see where we go from here.
Stick tongue out for me. Tongue out.
Yeah.
Ah, that's it.
I just...
Okay, get going. It's all right. It's all right, keep going.
You're making me feel sick.
The drug wipe takes 8 minutes to process.
Right, whilst that test's coming back, give you a quick search, okay? Can you jump out of the car for us, please?
Okay. Before you search me, I'd rather let you know what time it is, innit? Wait, chill out, man. Let me take my bag off. I've got a present from a friend who I'm taking to London.
Okay.
So I'd rather take that out first, and then you could search me.
Okay. Well,
I'm not
tell you what.
an idiot.
Tell you what, right, okay. I'll take it out, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
So what I want you to do is keep your hands out of your pockets and out of your bag.
Yeah,
okay?
I'm going to move there, and
Right.
you can do what you want.
Face the car for me.
Come on, man.
Chatty man's got a confession.
So what's in your bag?
I've got some a present from Amsterdam for them.
What is it?
Some cannabis.
Okay.
Yeah. It's in my bag.
How much cannabis is in there?
Only a little joint's worth. I'm going to see my cousin in London, and I'm taking him here as a gift.
Okay.
That's it. I'm honest. So before you search, now I'll tell you.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I don't have anything else.
Okay.
I don't smoke cannabis. It's a gift for somebody else.
Okay. Okay. Right, back in the car for us. Yep.
Thank you.
Despite a bag of Amsterdam's finest, the driver maintains he doesn't take drugs, which should be proved by the wipe.
It's been 8 minutes now. So it's shown up positive for cannabis.
Or not.
Okay. So you're under arrest for drug driving, okay, possession of cannabis, okay.
It's a birthday to remember, and no doubt his boss will be thrilled to see how the driver handled his Rolls Royce.
You know, the influence of that drug on your body, no matter what they think, is equivalent of getting behind the wheel of a car under the influence of alcohol. And we know the stigma attached to that in this day and age. It's, you know, social no-no.
Someone needs to drive the 300 grand luxury car to the Nick for a search. Matt selflessly steps up. It's no Fiat Uno. Well, beggars can't be choosers.
Obviously, it's a £250,000 car. It's an expensive thing, and I'll give Matt the responsibility of driving that one this evening, I think.
In 18 years on the force, Brim has searched many cars, but this is a first.
I've never been in the in a Rolls Royce convertible before. You know, if it was a Volkswagen Golf, I could tell you it was underneath the gear knob or behind underneath the headlining. But I've yet to discover the secret hiding places of a convertible Rolls Royce. £400,000 car with scraps of tobacco, scraps of cannabis all in the carpet. You can see bottles of vodka, Red Bull in the footwell. This is what we're dealing with.
Car lover Brimmers is not too happy about the state of the interior. And amongst the rubbish,
some small bags of white powder. They look like cocaine or crack cocaine. 4 little bags in there. So we'll seize them. He'll be further arrested on suspicion of possession of a Class A drug.
the birthday boy in the Rolls Royce was reported for drug driving and driving without reasonable consideration for others. The bags of white powder, thought to be cocaine, were sent to forensics for testing, along with a tub of suspected amphetamines. Interceptors await the results.
I think it looks more like a party bus, this, doesn't it, with the alcohol in the back. I know one of them said it was the birthday, so I think it's just been the night of the party, which has unfortunately gone wrong this evening. So
coming up,
breath test. You?
A suspected drink driver ploughs head-on into the language barrier.
Okay. You stink of alcohol. Right, you've been drinking. Yeah.
Water.
No.
Over the past 30 years, drink driving has dropped dramatically in the UK. But with over 200 people still killed in drink driving accidents every year, the Interceptors have zero tolerance.
Yeah, pass details.
In Dudley Hill, reports are coming through that a suspected drink driver is causing havoc on the dual carriageway.
We've just been dispatched to a drink driver which is coming up the M606, which is quite close to us. It's a 70-mile-an-hour limit and drivers going around 20 miles an hour weaving in and out of traffic. So we're just going to go to the location now, see if we can drop on car.
Ben's nicked more drink drivers than he can shake a cocktail stick at. He enjoys a few beers himself when he's off duty, but wouldn't dream of reaching for his car keys at the end of the night.
It doesn't take 2 minutes to get a taxi, but it's the lives that get put at risk with the people, obviously, that are out on streets at the moment. It's still, revellers could be kicking out at pubs. People can still be making their way home as well, and it's putting their lives at risk.
Yeah, that's received 50. Do you still have obs on the car? Who is it that we've got behind it?
One road user so concerned that the driver's dangerously drunk, they're following the suspect and keeping the control room updated.
It's now taken Bowley Lane past McDonald's.
Tom, we're going to be coming up towards the vehicle, we're going up towards Dudley Hill.
Yeah, we're just approaching Dudley Hill now, coming up towards the vehicle.
The latest info from the driver tailing the car is that it's pulled into a supermarket car park. They spotted him and take up position in front of the Honda, in case the driver makes a break for it.
I'm going to get driver.
Yep.
Ben's blocking his escape route and Tom goes to have a word.
You want to just jump out, fella? Just knock the engine off for us. What's your name, pal?
My name is Alexander.
Alexandra.
Yeah.
You want to just jump in the back of our vehicle, please, Alexandra? Yeah.
1 minute. Yeah, sorry.
Come on, mate. Just take a seat in the back of the Beamer.
Let's get him in, Tom.
Yeah, come on. In the back, mate. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
But the driver's taking his time.
That's it. Leave it now. In the back of the car, please.
Come over here, pal.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come sit in the car for 2 minutes. How are you doing? You all right?
Yeah.
Just sit there for us, pal. You ain't got all on you shouldn't have you? No. Put your, no, whoa. Just put your hands there. Put your hands there. No, on your pockets you shouldn't have you? Right, just sitting there for us, pal. You know, it's not America. Put your arms down, lad. Put your arms down. You're all right. Sitting there.
Yeah.
You're all right.
So, because
in the car. In the car.
Yeah.
Go on.
Because,
Sit in the sit in the car.
Yeah.
Legs
Because,
in. Legs in. Thank you very much.
There's clearly a language barrier, but the Interceptors suspect he's also drunk, and Ben's quick to thank the driver who tailed him here.
Thank you very much for your call. No, that's it. If we didn't catch him driving, we didn't need a statement.
Yeah.
But we've caught him actually driving, so we're fine. So not a problem. Thank you very much for your phone call. Cheers, thank you.
So we've been coming back from a night out. His driving was all over the place. It was obvious that he was drunk. He's nearly run into the cones in the roadwork. He's been over the white line on the side of the road several times. So yeah, we just followed him and stayed on the phone to the police, and then followed him into the car park here. He was going to cause a pile up. He was going to kill somebody, and it will kill an innocent person. And they just shouldn't be on the roads. He deserves what he gets if he's drunk.
Now a simple roadside breath test will determine if the driver's drunk.
Oh, right then, pal. Your car.
Sorry.
Right.
I know.
Speak English?
No.
None at all.
I speak Portuguese.
Portuguese?
Yeah.
Right, you've been drinking, you stink a drink.
Right. I need interpret.
Interpreter?
Yeah.
Right, you stink of alcohol. Right, you've been drinking? Yeah.
Water.
No.
Water.
No. No. Don't put wool over my eyes, lad. You stink of beer.
Fortunately for Ben, the suspect doesn't need to understand English to be able to blow into the breathalyzer.
Right.
No. Speak English.
Right, that's fine.
Very well.
Don't speak. Stop. Shh. Stop.
Yeah.
You into there. Blow or you're under arrest.
Sorry.
You understand that? Right, blow. You are drunk. You stink of alcohol.
Frustratingly, Ben suspects the driver's using delaying tactics.
If you don't blow, after 5 seconds, you'll be arrested.
Eu falo português.
Blow. Oh. Down there, yeah, down there. Down there.
Ben's demonstration couldn't be clearer.
Right, listen, you're on 4 now.
No. I need
3, 2, 1. Right, stop. Slow.
I'm sorry. Because me no understand you.
You're going to be in cuffs, mate.
I'm sorry.
Right, stop talking. You're going to get arrested. Blow.
Ben's giving him every opportunity.
Listen.
Yeah.
Blow. 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 Blow.
That's sucking.
But finally, he's blown it.
Blow.
Blow.
Right. He's under arrest for failed
Section
provide. Do you want to put some jewellery on him, please?
Yeah.
He absolutely stinks of alcohol. This is doesn't understand English, but I think he does. Enough to blow. He's been sucking on breath test device. He's under arrest for failed to provide at the moment. Going to take him out of cells. Luckily, he's off the road and we'll process him down there. No, you'll get you an interpreter. That's all right. No worries.
The suspected drink driver's car will be left in the car park, and his passenger needs to find another way home.
Are you his friend?
Yeah.
Right, you walk in.
Oh,
Walk.
Back at the station, Ben's given the driver a second chance, with the help of a Portuguese interpreter.
Do you agree to provide 2 specimens of breath for analysis, yes or no? Yes or no, that's all I need. Do you understand?
But he's still playing dumb.
No, I did not understand.
Right, he does understand. This gentleman is wasting time and he knows what he's doing, and I need a yes or no from him.
After an hour and a half of trying to get the driver to do a breath test, Ben's hoping for a breakthrough.
I just need to do a bowel movement first before I can answer your question.
Right. If he doesn't say yes or no, I am ending this phone call in a few minutes and he's going to be prosecuted for failure to provide. He's wasting my time and your time. The next words that come out of his mouth have to be yes or no, nothing else. This is the last time he's going to be asked.
Sim or no, senhor?
Now Ben's had enough.
Right. Is there any... Stop. Is there any... Stop. Just outline that when he's sober, he's going to be charged with failure to provide and he will be given a court date. Does he understand? Yes or no for the last time?
Sim, mas que manhã 8h30 tem que ir trabalhar.
Tomorrow 8:30 I'll start work.
I don't care. Let him know I do not care. And tell him he's going to be charged and we are going to end this phone call.
Ah, yeah? Então, fala padang papsang so telefone pang ifalo minha prima.
Right, we're busy. We're going to have to go. Thank you for your time, translator. If people can't speak English, that's fine. But they understand when they're asked simple questions, yes or no. He just didn't want to answer yes or no to any question. He wanted to delay the procedure as much as he can. He's failed to provide, so he'll be charged with that offence. And normally, they're given a much more stiffer sentence than what they are if the court actually drink driving and prosecute for the drink driving offence. Judges know the try and play system. So yeah, it's a good result all in all. Won another driver off road.
The driver who got lost in translation got a harsh lesson in the language of the law. He was found guilty of failing to provide a specimen of breath and lost his licence for 18 months. He was ordered to do 80 hours community service and fined £170, which has got to sting in any language.
Pop yourself in there, lad. Yeah, that's it.
Thanks for coming. See you later.
Yeah.
And hot on the Interceptors' heels, the new series of Traffic Cops starts next Monday at 8. 2 great new series continue tonight on Channel 5. Jump-starting adulthood with a bit of army discipline. Raw Recruits, Squaddies at 16 is at 10. Before that, Chris Tarrant's got his ticket and his Geiger counter, taking the extreme nuclear railway to Chernobyl. Eerie living history after the news headlines on Channel 5.